Hi, my name is Lewin Webb, and I am the producer of I Declare War.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, that is right.
Good job.
Thank
So
you.
far,
Well
so
done.
good. It's a great interview. Well, first of all, congratulations on being here tonight. I know as an independent film, it's a longer journey in many cases. I was very moved by the film. It's very interesting and disturbing. What drew you to the project and made you so passionate about it?
It's funny. I'm asked that question all the time, and I'm the one who actually discovered the script. I read it some 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago now, and it was submitted to me by an agent as a writing sample. And I'd read everything else by the writer, and I was like, yeah. And then this came across my desk. At the time when I read it, I was a new parent. Now my kids are slightly closer to the age of the kids in the film, and there was something fresh, not original, but fresh, and the voice was so pure and true to young people, and there are so few films that I think represent and reflect that. It was quite compelling in that regard.
It is very compelling, and it is a very unique and timely topic, and just how it's done, and it's far too timely, unfortunately, far too relevant, actually. But what did you think about working with the kids as you saw it evolve, the execution of it, and seeing it come to life?
I've been privileged to have made a number of films, and this was singularly the best experience I think my colleagues and partners have ever had in terms of the process of making a film. It was an absolute joy. I mean, we did everything you're not supposed to do. Cast uniquely comprised of children, an animal, shot outside. We broke all the rules, we defied all the odds, and I think it's the thing I'm most proud of, and I think it's the most real and relevant film that I've ever participated in and I've ever produced. And working with the young actors was a joy. They became a family, we became a family. They infused the cast they infused the crew with an energy and a level of spirit that I've never seen on a film crew before. So it really was just a pleasurable experience from beginning to end.
Wow, I wish I had been on the set. It sounds absolutely amazing. Let's switch gears and talk a little bit about distribution, because I know you're going with Draft House Films, and Film Festival Flix was you had originally talked to. How do you feel about Film Festival Flix coming back into the equation and what the relationship is now?
We are so incredibly appreciative of Film Festival Flix, the initiative that they've taken, what they represent, what they're doing with not just our film, but with independent films in general, how they are helping to engender and build audience. I think it's a very natural synergy and relationship between Draft House and Film Festival Flix, given the representation of Film Festival Flix, bringing films that have received accolade and positive reception at other festivals like Toronto and Cannes and Venice and Tribeca. And Draft House having such a unique sensibility and quality of the sort of films that they distribute, and it's a privilege for us to be represented and distributed in the United States by Draft House. I think there's a natural affinity between the two organizations. And so I will confess that when Benjamin originally contacted me, it was just after the festival in Toronto where we premiered. And he was one of the very, very first people to call me in respect to distribution. And of course, I remember saying to him very, very clearly, listen, I thank you so much for your kind consideration, but I have to let the film breathe a little bit and give it the opportunity of, of course, we all had stars dancing in our eyes about multiple city releases, and I think it's all's well that's ended well in terms of the relationship now and for the film in regard to Festival Flix and Draft House.
Well, I think it only adds to the dimension of Film Festival Flix to have this as part of its theatrical. So thank you for making such a quality film, and have a good night. Congratulations.
We really appreciate it. Thank you very much.